Yeah, we have the smart city. I think you better come in front.
He's the Chief General Manager.
He's the Chief General Manager of Smart City. We had the GSIDC officials who have just gone. I think we have the LKS consultant here. Is she here?
No, she's left.
She's also left. Anyway, so they had planned this walking track which was in their LKS plan, which they showed to the people of Panjim and Goa, and people approved what they felt should be approved and said what they did not want. Okay, this is the final report of the LKS. Finally, when they have this walking track, they extend it further. It was supposed to be up to a certain point. Anyway, they've extended further. But the worst part is they are connecting a bridge across the river Mandovi to the footpath across. And we are told they need that bridge to come to a broad footpath, and that is why they are making the bridge there. This bridge is going to block the flow of water, the tide that comes in and the tide that goes out, which is very important for our creek to function. This bridge that is there is going to block those tidal waters coming in and out of the creek, and it's going to change the course of the river. So we do not want a bridge. We've heard that it is a 8-meter bridge, 4-meter walking track, 2-meter cycling track, and some trees in the middle. I don't know, trees on the bridge or whatever it is, but it's going to be a total 8-meter bridge, and we feel it is not required. We have requested the smart city officials, the collector in the morning, we wrote to the collector to scrap the bridge from there. We have shown everybody present here that there is a walking way out. After you walk, there is a way out which comes out near the pergola there. For cyclists, there is a way out broad, which means a broad footpath, which is here near the forest department. So there's no reason why they should build this bridge, and we don't want the bridge.
The bridge is on
question is there.
Yeah,
One question is there.
yeah.
Now that work was going for almost a year.
Which not of the bridge.
Bridge also.
No, anyway, we didn't say. See, the issue is, don't say what were you all doing. This is what we were shown, and if we were cheated, don't ask us, ask them, the LKS people. This is what they showed us. You want us to be out there seeing whether they are doing something as per their plan or not doing it as per their plan. This is not our job. We are not cops. So whatever they have done and is what is not in their plan and they've not shown to people, I think it should go on, and it's not needed. It's not needed. For me, it's just a racket to make more money. And even this, I don't know the walkway, whether it's needed or not. But anyway, it's already built. But the issue is, we do not want the bridge there. Only the piles are put. They can dismantle those piles, because if they do not do it, they're going to cause more damage to the river, which is going to be much more costly than only breaking those piles.
Correct.
We support what Ed Patricia just said. Everybody.
Could you talk something about your
Political representative, who is your MLA of this place?
See, we
How many
have,
times
okay,
have you all spoken to him?
we have, the MLA was invited to meet the people.
Today you invited him?
No, we invited him in the month of October, when a waste to art park was supposed to come up in this children's park. The waste to art park was based on the Delhi model. It's not waste of the city. It is automobile waste, and which is, 7 wonders of the world, okay, going to be put here. Once you have the waste to art park here, it is a private venture. You close the park to our children, you close the park to our people, and we didn't want that. So we called the MLA and we said we don't want this waste to art park, because this children's park, it's called Bal Vihar, Mahavir Bal Vihar, Bhagwan Mahavir Bal Vihar, which is a children's park. Even today there are a lot of school children there. So that project was scrapped here. Then we asked the MLA, can you show us, can you have presentations for us on the smart city projects? He said yes. We wrote a letter to the MLA. I can give you all a copy of the letter. It's with me. On the 1st of November, we wrote a letter to the mayor of the city on the 1st of November. No reply. We sent a reminder to them on the 15th of November. No reply till today. Then we went to the collector when we saw all the mess going on. Then the collector tells us, okay, you'll meet the smart city people. So we went to meet the smart city people. Unfortunately, they told us that we cannot show you the projects because each project is being done by a different department. So we have to call GSIDC, we have to call WRD officials. So as and when they are available, you can have a look at the projects. So this is what. So it's become very difficult for us to know what are the projects, but the projects are going on full swing. So our MLA is not showing it to us. Our mayor is not showing it to us. Smart City says they have shown it to all the councillors as representatives of the people. The councillors seem not to know about the projects coming up. So we are left to run from pillar to post. So today morning we ran again to the collector's office. She says she's busy with the Prime Minister's program. So with that, then she told us to meet this gentleman. So we phoned him, and that's how we are here today. So we have been running from pillar to post to know about smart city projects and to find out what is happening.
So what is the next course of action of Panjimites?
Let us see now. First of all, we don't want that bridge. We want to know. We have already written.
Sent by Dr. Antonio.
I'll just read out
Please read
Dr.
that.
Antonio Mascarenhas, former scientist of NIO, who's an expert on intertidal waters, sand dunes and the beach areas. He has sent his point. He couldn't come today. I'll just briefly read the point. The bridge on a dynamic sandy spit, an absurd proposal. This point where a concrete column is built is a sandy beach. This strip is an internal intertidal zone over which the daily tide rises and falls. This is a CRZ area, CRZ1 area, and as such, an ecologically sensitive zone. This is a NDZ zone as well, and hence any development activities are prohibited by law. More importantly, this point is a highly dynamic area where the sand spit is continuously evolving. Sand spits keep eroding and or accreting in space and time. As such, these features should not be tampered with, but instead should be trained and managed, fashioned artificially, but allowed unhindered to function. It may be noted that Tiracol Bridge was stopped by NGT precisely because of a wrong bridge on a wrong site, a dynamic sandy spit. Therefore, human interference at such critical sandy sensitive environments is totally absurd. Such actions defy logic as well as basic principles of ecology. The bridge project at Kampal is a blatant violation of prevailing CRZ regulations. This is his point, and very important point coming from an expert.
And he was in the
And we
CRZ.
do not want anything against this.
This is a dangerous thing what is happening, and complete violation of law. Even if they have permission, the permission is in violation of the law.
In violation.
The law is supreme, not the written, the doctored documents. They are not, because the bureaucrats are issuing those documents based on the orders of the politicians.
No, I am going to approach the law.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we will go further.
Definitely.
But right now,
If
we
they
are
don't
telling them
listen-
straight away, if they do not listen and do not dismantle that bridge, we will take
How
further
much time are
action.
you giving for the government to dismantle that?
Dismantle
As soon as
tomorrow.
possible.
Start tomorrow. They're doing things in a hurry. They can easily
Let them
start
do whatever.
dismantling. Do it
They
and
do it so
stop
much.
the bridge.
Because they-
No way are they going to get to do the bridge.
These politicians, they love mega projects. This is what they are doing, concretizing. Simple way they could have made a path, a simple path. Why so much of concrete? They destroyed the entire beach, and they say there is no beach. You see at the low tide, the beach is visible.
We used to come to this beach.
Are we blind?
Now there's no beach there.
Realized all this now. That's been there for decades.
Yeah. And we used to come. I used to come to the beach even as recent as last year.
How can they say you are protecting the beach? The beach is already destroyed by these stones and concrete. Completely destroyed. How is it protect? What is left to protect? The beach is already destroyed by them. And they are saying we are
And the
protecting the
boulders
beach.
are taking
Where
rest
are
part.
the officials? Are they
Okay,
here?
the
No,
mouth
they're
of the
gone.
the mouth of the
They're
creek
gone.
was the mouth of the creek,
The press, the media.
the mouth of the creek, which was already filled up and cut off from the main this thing river, was asked to be dredged over and over again.
Yeah, they won't do
And
that.
under the bridge, that footing that was put purposely to cut the tide was asked to be cut. Nothing of that has been done. So that's going to be our demand also after demolishing the bridge. The creek, that part mouth has to be dredged.
And you see how many trees they cut. They are saying there are no trees.
Arey,
This
but
whole
before
bed is full
that,
of trees.
that creek cleanup action किती झालं ते कोणाक
That
time
is,
over
no,
now.
we asked about the creek cleanup. They said it's with the WRD. Contact Mr. Nazareth
cleanup
Vaz.
is bloody
So
gone to the
I'm
dog.
trying to
You know,
phone
nature would
Nazareth
have
Vaz. I
cleaned
can't get. It's so difficult for us to phone all these officers all over and try to get them. So we are trying. We are trying as citizens. Yeah.
Beautification thing.
You
One
know,
second, one
the
second.
nature was cleaning the creek with the tide.
Let's speak one at a
That's what
time.
they stopped.
एकूच
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
हांव एकूच पॉयंट करूंक सोदतां स्मार्ट सिटी म्हळ्यार कितें आशिल्लें म्हाका दिसता आमी सामकें विसरून गेल्ले आसा स्मार्ट सिटी म्हळ्यार इट वॉज conceived to address the basic and critical requirements of the citizens of a city. Electricity, water, roads, policing, garbage, and of course also recreational activities like parks, footpaths and all those things. हे सगळें सोडून गोंयची पणजेची जी स्मार्ट सिटी मिशन आसा एक फुटपाथ करपाक चालू केला हांगा सायड म्हणजे इट इज अ वॉकिंग पाथ आनी सायकलिंग पाथ करात नो प्रॉब्लम. Secondly, about smart city, whatever projects you were supposed to take in hand, public consultation जावंक जाय आशिल्लें. कांयच public consultation जावंक ना. The forum that was supposed to be made, which should have included member of parliament, local MLA, local councillors, and also citizens. That forum has not been made at all. आमी जेन्ना आज विचारलें स्मार्ट सिटी ऑफिसर्सांक तांणी म्हळें ना केलां हें आमचे 5-6 मिटिंग्यो जाल्यो हांव म्हळें एक सिटिजनाचें नांव दी एक सुद्धा नाव दिवपाक जालें ना. सो दे आर जस्ट ब्लफिंग देयर वे थ्रू दिस. Consultation is happening between the people who are sharing the loot. Simple as that. Okay. Secondly, simple footpath like this, the amount of money they are spending on this, इतले करोडोनी रुपयाचो एक पैसो जो खरें म्हळ्यार लोकांचे जे आज पणजेकारांक त्रास जाता ते ताजें निवारण करपाक खर्च करूंक जाय आशिल्ले. दे आर मेकिंग इट ऑन सम कॉस्मेटीक प्रोजेक्ट. आज आमी मेळ्ळ्या मेनली बिकॉज ऑफ दॅट ब्रिज. हो ब्रिज जो आसा जशें मॅडम पेट्रिशियान सांगलें हाजी गरज सुद्दां नाशिल्ली. म्हणजे ह्या प्रोजेक्टांचो प्रोजेक्ट कॉस्ट कोट्यांनी रुपयांनी कसो वाडोवपाचें हे चिंतून नाका आशिल्ले प्रोजेक्ट्स आनी कॉन्क्रीट आमचें पर्यावरण नश्ट करून घालपाचो हो स्मार्ट सिटी मिशन आसा. सो वी कंडेम दॅट आनी वी आर गोइंग टू डेफिनेटली टेक लिगल एक्शन अगेन्स्ट दीस. म्हाका दिसता आय थिंक आवर नेक्स्ट स्टेप शूड बी टू confront the GCZMA, Goa Coastal Zone Management Authority, which is supposed to protect the coastline. They are giving approvals for these things left, right and center. As I permission magli, they showed us the permission. They said they have got the approval for this project in the 299th general body meeting of the GCZMA. I muddam GCZMA च्या website वरून आत्ता काढले. I just saw it. तातून हांवें पळयला एक 23 पेजीचो जनरल बॉडी मीटिंग मिनिट्स आसा. आणि each point of all the other issues they are discussed very properly. एक बॅकग्राऊंड आसा ताका तातून कितें कितें रिपोर्ट्स केल्या स्टडीज केल्या इश्यूज कितें आनी GCZMAचे रेकमेंडेशन कितें each issue is studied properly. पूण when you come to this project तातून फक्त 3 वाक्य आसा. There are only 3 sentences. We have received an application for this Mandovi riverwalk project. We have done an inspection and we are giving approval. Only 3 sentences. There is no background given, there is no reasoning given, there is absolutely no logic stated why this permission was given. And especially for this bridge, it is completely illegal because they put concrete inside the water. There is no CRZ regulation or category 1, 2, 3, 4 in which you can put concrete in the river like this. तुमकां सगळ्यांक याद आसतलें. They tried to do this with the captain of ports terminal building, and myself and late Dr. Joe, we fought against legally. आमकां 4 वर्सां लागली, but today that project had been shut down. And I promised the people of Panjim that we will also take this step and make sure this bridge is demolished because we do not want this bridge.
See, it is not only the river point.
One second. Your bridge to Kadlo. Already your beach is gone.
Beach is gone. What can we do? It's a smart.
Next step, let's do one step at a time.
See, we can have 2 opinions about that. They have said that this is protection and restoration. Fine, they have put that
No, it's
riprap.
not fine.
Let us
It's
take
not
that.
fine. It is not fine. I don't agree to that.
Yeah.
That
It's
is
not fine.
No, whatever that we can have a
What is
discussion
fine,
on that.
but it is
What I'm trying to tell is that you cannot increase the cost of the
Right
project.
now we have come for the bridge.
Yeah.
What is done here, we have
See,
to.
that-
I don't know what we can do, but try. Our energies are there. Last 6 days, Patricia is just running from pillar to
I've
post.
seen this kind of project all over India.
Okay,
They
it's
never
fine in
succeed.
the sense, but one point is though he said concrete in the river underwater, it is not just a river underwater. Like Dr. Antonio said, this point is a concrete column is built, is a sandy beach. This strip is an intertidal zone over which the daily tide rises and falls. This is the point.
It does. Yeah.
So no concrete there. It's not only
And whole area will get flooded. The time will come if you block that path of the river. The whole area will get flooded. Okay, thank you.
Should remove the concrete which is put on the
That is going on for 1 year. I don't think it's more than 3 months.